Alright, what's up guys? So, Mind Behind the Crime. They have uploaded a video titled When Good Cops Stand Up to Corrupt Cops. Yeah, we need more of that. We definitely need more of that. But, nah, it's just funny though when you see certain videos of cops where they do something that's like, it's overall not good. And yeah, it's like I feel like they try to get that validation from the good cops, you know. And them good cops is like, no, bruh, you on your own. you ain't gonna get me involved. So yeah, we might overall see some of that in this video. But anyways, if you guys haven't, make sure you go subscribe to Mind Behind the Crime for more videos like this. And with that being said,
Sheriff, you need to back up out of my face, sir.
Oh, you know how long I've been doing this?
oh, I remember that one. Yeah.
Many years. 23.
They had to arrest that cop at his home.
When good cops stood up to corrupt cops. Meet Officer Jordan Hernandez, who on June the 10th of 2024 was on his way to work around midnight when he was pulled over by a state police officer. Officer Hernandez was reportedly observed traveling at speeds over 100 miles per hour and failing to maintain his lane. And when the state officer confronted Hernandez, he started to suspect why.
I'm like, bro, is there a crime going on?
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. What's the hurry?
I'm just in my way to work. I have like 11 minutes left.
Yeah, you have 9 minutes left?
Yeah,
Okay.
I go in at 12.
Okay, and also, you're not staying in your lane.
I'm sorry, boss. I have a low tire. That's all it is.
Come back here and talk to me real quick.
He drunk,
Yeah,
huh?
so stand right here. So did you see me on the freeway?
I didn't see you. I'm sorry.
Okay. You didn't see me at all?
No, sir.
You didn't see me at all?
No, I didn't.
Okay, were you doing a buck 12 and I turned around? I actually saw you in the median, I turned around, and I've been chasing you probably since the 2:12-ish.
Okay.
When does shift start?
12, sir.
12? Okay, start here. So, Mr. Hernandez, where are you coming from?
Las Lunas.
Where do you live at in Las Lunas?
What's that?
Where do you live at?
Hunting ranch.
Tuning Ranch?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Hernandez, like everybody, I tried to put your gun away. Okay, I'm gonna be flat out honest with you. Okay, one, you're speeding.
Yes, sir.
With no lights on.
Yes, sir.
Two, I don't know why you keep going off the road. That's why I stopped you.
Honestly, can I show you why?
Well, you can tell me why.
It's because I don't have my other light or my other key, and so my other key, because I don't have my other key in the ignition, and so it's pulling on my belt. That's why.
During their interaction, the trooper noted that Officer Hernandez was slurring his speech. His eyes were glossy, and the smell of alcohol was emanating from his
What'd I
breath.
tell you?
So that's why you can't stay in one lane?
No.
Okay, no. I asked you why can't you stay in one lane?
Because I'm trying to log on to all my stuff and everything like that.
Okay. So when did you start logging into it?
Honestly, I can show you. Like, I've been trying to log on and doing all.
It's like, my thing is this, being a cop, like, I feel like there's a whole process of when you become a cop. When you become a cop, like when they finally say like, hey, you're Officer TMossBoss or whatever, I don't know. But my thing is this, when they look you in your face and they say you are officially a cop now, like that means that you have a duty to maintain. And the thing is this, you're maintaining that duty, but you're getting drunk, and it's like, fam, how? That's something where I'm like, I feel like if I was becoming a cop, then like because I don't even get drunk, like, while I'm just me being me and stuff. Like, I'm a content creator. I should be having fun. But I'm like, no, bruh. It's like my thing is this. Even with my content creating career, I'm like, there's still not a motivation, but there's just overall like a standard that I feel like I need to be at. You know, I feel like I need to set an example for the youth. I ain't gonna set no example if I'm out here getting drunk halfway through a video and stuff. This is what I'm drinking on, you know. So anyways, or other beverages that's not going to have me have a major headache the next day, you know. So yeah, I just think that people like him, it's like, no, you still want to live that party lifestyle. It's like, you got to choose, bruh. Party lifestyle or police officer. You choose. But it's like, you can't have best of both worlds.
That's the only reason.
Especially not on your way to work.
Yesterday.
What time yesterday?
Probably 12.
12?
Like minutes ago.
Noon.
12 noon?
Yes, sir.
That's how long
Noon
ago it
yesterday?
was.
Yes, sir.
So like 12 hours ago?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
No. Like noon the day prior.
Okay. I'm gonna check your eyes. So nothing drinking.
Yes.
See my fingertip?
Yes, sir.
Follow my fingertip with your eyes only. don't move your head. So, Mr. Hernandez, can you explain why I would smell alcohol from your breath?
I don't know why, sir.
Okay, here we go. Don't move your head.
It's like whiskey flavored Colgate. And he moving his head.
Mr. Hernandez, do you have a license?
On me, yeah.
Who's your sergeant?
Sergeant Folk, Jared Folk.
Okay, wait right there. This is very awkward for me, Mr.
Yeah, that would be weird.
White Honda Civic.
I mean, yeah, he brought that mess on himself.
Mr. Hernandez.
Getting drunk and then showing up to work. I feel like that's a bad combo, because let's say if this cop didn't stop him, let's say if it was like the cop wasn't even there, he goes on to work and then starts patrolling or something, comes across some random person, they ain't did nothing to him, and then it's like, I feel like it would be a situation where it, like, he would, I don't want to say take a person's life, but, you know, then again, it's like you see that with some cops now. And so, yeah, I just think that it's good that he got stopped now. This has probably been like best case scenario, because if I feel like if the worst case scenario would have happened, then it's like a lot of people's lives would be, you know, at risk and stuff because of him.
Okay, same drill. Put your heel and toes together.
Yes, sir.
Is that your sides?
Yes, sir.
Follow my fingertip. Don't move your head.
He's moving his head. It's like, bro, just move your eyes.
Don't look at my knuckle. Look at my fingertip, okay?
Like, I know that's something that I just kind of like do that, like a little field sobriety test myself. But I wouldn't be drinking. But yeah, I done failed. The thing is this, I done failed numerous field sobriety tests in my home sober. So I'm not the most balanced person. But I feel like that eye test, nah, like there's been times like if I see like a fly or something and I'm like looking at it with my eyes, like I'm not like, oh, let me go and be doing like all of that and stuff. So yeah, I just think that, you know, my best advice for everybody, just stop drinking if you're going to drink to a point where it's like, yeah, you are going to get drunk and you can't, like, drive as good, so.
From your left foot to my right foot. Okay, imagine a straight line.
I'm sorry, which way?
Just imagine a straight line from your left foot to my right foot. No,
Just
don't
what?
do anything. Just imagine a straight line.
Okay.
Don't move your foot. Don't move your foot. Put your feet together like mine. Okay, imagine, okay, don't do anything. Just imagine a straight line from your left foot to my right foot. Can you do that? Okay, the line with your foot or shoe is about 4 to 5 inches wide. Mr. Hernandez, do me a favor. On that imaginary line, place your left foot just like this. Okay. Go ahead and do it for me now.
My thing is this, if you're drunk, or not drunk, if you're sober, you're not, it's not gonna be hard for you to understand what that cop is saying. Like, yeah, you sober, you gonna understand, but you drunk, then so I'm like, just walk the straight line. He's like, walk the straight line. He like, but there isn't no straight. It's like, you out here questioning stuff, this like, yeah, that's that alcohol talking.
As a civilian, but as an officer of 3 years, Hernandez should have already been very familiar with DUI procedures,
Yeah.
without having to hear the instructions. This just serves as further evidence that the state trooper's suspicions are correct.
Now, Mr. Hernandez, place your right foot directly in front of your left, touching the other toe, like directly in front.
I know there are probably
Have
people
your sides?
driving by like,
Over my neck.
maybe it's a practice or
I can't
something
see
that
it
they're
over my
doing.
neck.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. Can I put them on your head?
You can put them in your car. And out of your pockets.
Yes, sir.
Look down at your feet while you count. And count out loud so I can hear you. Also, once you start this test, don't stop it until you've completed it. And don't forget to touch heel to toe.
Okay.
Any questions?
No, sir.
You feel understand what I want you to do?
Yes, sir.
Next up will be step number 1.
It's like 9 steps, right? Dang, you know, I can, okay. Why he had to like take that like wide spin around? Like, bro, drifted his feet.
3,
I'll find.
Yep.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, turn and face me. Heels and toes together. Okay, sir, when I tell you to begin, what I want you to do is raise the leg of your choice.
Okay.
Either your left leg or your right leg, approximately 6 inches parallel with the ground.
Yes, sir.
Do you know what the word parallel means?
Yes, sir.
Do you know how tall 6 inches roughly is?
Yes, sir.
Measure at your sides. Look down the foot that's elevated and count out loud.
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
No, sir.
Do you feel understand?
Yeah, can I?
Sure, you can face whichever way you want. Whenever you're ready, I'll tell you when to stop.
1,001, 1,002,
Okay, come over to me. Can you count backwards?
Yes, sir.
Count backwards from the number 58 to 43 backwards.
Yes, sir.
Don't sing them. Don't sing them.
Don't sing them?
Yeah, just count backwards.
Okay. 58, 57, 56, or sorry, 40 or 58 to where?
43.
Okay. 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 44, 45, 44, 43.
The alphabet.
Yes, sir.
Starting with the letter H as in Henry, stopping at the letter R as in Robert. Recite them forward. Don't sing them.
H star,
H star.
He gonna mess up.
HIJKLMNOPQR.
Okay. Unfortunately, Mr. Hernandez, I believe that you're well over the legal limit. Okay. Go and take up your. So I will do the favor of that. Would you disagree with me?
I wouldn't agree with you, sir.
No, I said, would you disagree with me?
I would disagree.
Okay.
Dang.
You're speeding.
Yes, sir.
Your driving behavior.
Okay.
I mean, yes. Yes. Did you do great in the fields? No. Do you know how to do the field sobriety test? Yes. Your speech. I've never heard you speak. The strong odor. Your eye movements. Okay.
Okay, but my eye movement and nothing else. Like,
Okay.
I'm not going to argue.
Well, I know you're not.
I'm good. Here.
That's crazy.
Who's your sergeant?
You want me to get?
We'll call him in a minute.
You honestly, you don't need to do all that. Like, I can.
Well, you have your gun belt, yeah.
What do you want?
Were this thing?
Yeah.
Did that come off?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're going to take it out.
Okay. Do you want me to put in my unit?
Yeah. Oh, you have a t-shirt? You have a t-shirt?
Yeah.
Let's check out the APD. Okay.
They're like, you ain't a cop no more, buddy. It's like, you is a civilian getting arrested.
Face front of my police car? Yep.
Dang.
Mr. Hernandez? That's what they said, Mr. Callas.
Oh, that's my shirt. That's my partner. I wear his shirt.
Okay.
It's just because his shirt fits better.
Since Officer Hernandez would not agree with the trooper's judgment, he offered him the opportunity to perform a breathalyzer test to prove his innocence, which he ironically declined.
Oh, wow.
So, Mr. Hernandez, listen to me. I'm about to tell you something very important. You are now under arrest for driving under the influence of intoxicating liquor and/or drugs. The next complaint consent act requires you to submit to a breath test to determine the alcohol. Mr. Hernandez, do you agree to take our test? Every time I'm asking you for a breath test.
No, sir.
Okay, sir, can I force you to take our
Wow.
test? But if you refuse, you will lose your next driver's license or non-resident privilege for 1 year. If you are convicted in court for driving under the influence, you may also receive a greater sentence because you have refused to be tested. Furthermore, you'll be charged with aggravated DWI, which you know. With that in mind, do you want to submit to a breath test?
No, sir.
Turn around.
Wow.
This way. Open your mouth. Lift your tongue. Open your mouth. It's now 12.
So I imagine like he would overall lose his job though. Like if they're like, nah, bro, we hired you as a. I imagine like he's driving. I don't know. Maybe he could just get like an office job. But I imagine it's like, nah, bro. It's like you a cop. Like you have to have your license. And so, dang, that's crazy. And I imagine if it's like, if he just cooperated and he was telling the truth and all that stuff, then maybe they have been all like, bro, what were you thinking? Like, you know, you can't do stuff like that. Suspend him maybe for, I don't know how long, but overall, yeah, it's like, you know, suspend him and then let him go on about his business and things. But yeah, that's crazy. I think it's just, yeah, in a situation like that, I'm admitting, I'm like, nah, I've been caught. I can't hide it. It's like, if it's one of those things where it's like, if you, and it's, I just think that people, it's like, I don't know why it's like hiding it. You think that it's gonna like benefit you. It's like, I feel like they think like, oh, I done hid it from my parents or whoever and stuff. So it's like, yeah, I should be able to hide it from a cop or a state trooper that specializes in these types of things. It's like, yeah, bro, that's something that he should have overall thought about. But anyways.
I'll pop it on speakerphone.
Okay.
Cuffs?
Yeah.
No. I get you.
After contacting his supervisor, the officer was transported to jail and booked on a charge of aggravated DUI. He would then be placed on administrative leave following his arrest, but there have been no updates concerning his employment at the department. It'll likely end like this next confrontation, where an officer made a false report to his own department.
Yup.
You know how long I've been doing this?
Many years, sir.
23.
On July the 2nd of 2024, Officer Matthew Amasqueta reported for work at the Ruidoso Police Department around 6 a.m. But then he was sent home to shave his face. He reportedly stopped by a Walmart for shaving supplies before making his way back to his apartment, and around 7 a.m. he made this unexpected call to police dispatch.
Southwest just 56.
Rita Theory Dispatch, this is Katie. How can I help you?
Hey, Katie, this is 622. I just got back to my apartment and I think somebody broke in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just.
And my thing is like, if I don't know, with me, if I'm a cop, then yeah, I guess like, I don't know, like maybe that is a thing where they're like, okay, like no, if you see a crime going on and you're not on duty, then it's best just to call it in and then have somebody show up that is on duty. But I don't know, like with me, I feel like that if I'm a cop and I see somebody break into my house and I know I have a weapon, yeah, I'm gonna be all like, nah, I'm gonna handle this situation, you know. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, you know, I don't get why he would do that to himself. Like, why would you make a false report for what? You know, it's like, what, you try to get off of work? Regardless of the situation, it's like, bruh, obviously it ain't right. You should have known that that wasn't right. You can't make false reports. You can't call 911, waste them resources, or whoever he called and waste the resources. Cops show up and then they see they ain't nothing went down. It's like, then yeah, then you're gonna have to be the one answering for that stuff. But anyways, it's like you ain't Jussie Smollett.
Have a unit come out here.
Just minutes later, a detective was at his apartment surveying the scene and questioning the officer about what had happened. But all throughout the questioning, the officer was visibly nervous and uncomfortable.
But yeah, like I said, we didn't see anyone go up and down the stair hall.
So you went to Walmart, your card didn't work, so you didn't buy nothing.
Yeah.
Came back home.
Yeah, because
You came in, you wound up using your electric razor.
Yeah, which I mean, everything's still over there.
Oh, good.
But I used that, got everything done, was gonna go back 81, and that's when I realized my body cam was still on the sink.
Mhm.
I was gonna come back down to get it, and the door was wide open.
How old are you, Ski?
21.
21. You know how long I've been doing this?
Many years, sir.
23. So I'm pretty good about reading situations. You know what I mean? So I want you to know that first of all, you know, I can help you out if there's something else going on here, okay? But I need you as an officer to be 100% honest with me right now.
Yes, sir.
100%.
Yes, sir.
Now, it's my understanding you were, when you called your mom, which you say was, you were sitting right here,
Yes,
was
sir.
at 642. At 642, you were in Walmart.
No, sir.
The Walmart footage wasn't the only evidence that detectives had. Just by surveying the scene, they could tell that this wasn't a break-in. And what really happened that morning was that the officer made it back to his apartment from Walmart and shaved as he was supposed to, but while rushing out, he left his body camera on the bathroom sink and had locked himself out. In response, he kicked his own door in to retrieve things, but for reasons unknown, decided to call 911 and report it as a break-in.
I don't even get that. And it's like, what, you could have went to Home Depot, got you a new door. My thing is this. I imagine, you know, you're making good money as a cop. And I could be wrong. I could overall be wrong. But my thing is this. It's like, you know, for one, don't kick your door in. It's like, you could easily call out a locksmith and they can open up your door for you and stuff. I don't know how much it would be, but it's like, I'm pretty sure it'll be a lot cheaper than going to Lowe's, kicking your door down, then having to go to Lowe's or Home Depot and buying a new door. Or, yeah, you know, putting your job at risk to where it's like you could potentially lose it. But yeah, you know, you just got some people out there, they ain't thinking. So anyways, I know, yeah, for me, it's like I would have definitely called the locksmith. Or it's like if there's a family member that has a key to my place, then yeah, you know, just be all like, hey, I'm gonna need a key real quick. And yeah, because there's been times where I've been locked out of my house and I just had to just sit there and be all like, well, I guess I'll wait. If not that, I'm like, all right, well, guess I'll just, go somewhere and like go to a store or something, go to the mall. But anyways,
6:21, I was at Walmart. 6:42 was when I got back here. 6:46-ish was when I called this.
This is you leaving Walmart
Yes, sir.
with a bag in your hand.
Yes. I bought a candy, but that's it.
Bought candy with your card?
With tap.
Okay. But you didn't use that to buy your razor?
No, sir.
No? How come?
No, I mean, I realized that I had my electric shaver here, so I didn't really see the need to actually buy that. Spend more money.
Listen, Steve, this is the time, okay? This is a very important juncture in your life.
Yes, sir.
I've seen this, but it's been a while, so it's just hearing it again. It's like it's just as confusing the first time around.
Where I want you to be 100% straight with me. If you messed up and you kicked your door because maybe you forgot your key, maybe because you were pissed off, stuff happens. If I was in a bind and I had to kick my door, I'd kick my door. Okay? That's when we gotta help each other out. If you made a mistake, you made a mistake. But this one I need you to be straight with me, 100%. You don't want to start your career with a blemish, okay? So there's other things that I haven't told you yet that lead me to believe you're not being 100% straight up with me, okay? So I want you right now, put everything aside, all your emotions.
I just think that's that whole, like, he's still, like, mentally, he's still kind of got, like, that, like, just kid mentality where he's afraid to tell the truth. And I just think that's up where it's like people should know. It's like, yeah, as you get older, you are going to have to tell the truth. You are going to have to, like, be honest with people, because I don't know how many times Ryan had to tell the truth and be honest about situations where it's like, if there's something that makes me feel uncomfortable, for an example, I'm like, fam, I'm uncomfortable. And it's like, it's up where I'm like, because my thing is this, I look at it as like, the people I'm talking with, we're all adults here. What could possibly go wrong? What could honestly go, because I'm like, my thing is this, don't call the cops, don't call 911, don't call nobody. All this stuff wouldn't even have happened. It probably would have been a joke if anything's at the police station, where it's like, bro had to kick his door in because he forgot his key. Who forgets their key? Just for whoever it is that says that they end up forgetting their key. So, yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, you could have went on to work, you could have been chilling, all that stuff, but it's like, nah, you want to put yourself in a situation because of something silly. It's like, bro, it's one of those things, it's like, as you get older, mentally you have to get older too. Your body can't just change, but you still got like a 8-year-old brain or something. So
any fear you might have, be 100% honest with me, bud. Okay? I looked at the boot patterns. What do you think I saw there? Okay, it's okay. It's not the end of the world, man. But I need you to be straight with me. Okay? Why did you kick it? Were you locked out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's all right. But here's the thing, man. When you do something like that, especially in this career, you call your buddy Munoz. Hey, dude, I got locked out. I had to kick my freaking door. Probably gonna be in trouble. So I'm assuming maybe you thought, that you're gonna have to pay for the door because you kicked it or what?
I knew that.
Yeah.
it's like, what would be a problem with that?
Did get locked.
You got locked out and couldn't find your key, or it was in here?
That was all that was in here.
It was in here. Okay. All right. Well, listen. What we need to do right now is I need you to take off your gear. Okay. So you can just put that down. You can just put your phone down or whatever. But I'm gonna take this from you. Okay. Is this triple? Is it a thumb release? Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and take all your gear off. Okay.
So I messed his career up on something silly. It's like, so what if you gotta pay for the door? It's like, pay for the door and go on to work. But yeah, it's like, fam, I done forgot. Look, I'm like, dude, when I worked in Seattle, I forgot my key. I forgot my bus card. I'm trying to think. There's days where I forgot my headphones. I'm trying to think, has there ever been a time where I forgot my phone? I feel like there might have been a day where it was either I almost forgot it or I did forget it, but I ain't forgot Red Bulls at the job, and I'm like, I ain't had to like go get off the bus, get my Red Bull, get back on the bus and things. I'm telling you, like I forgot my charger. I be forgetting stuff, you know, and I think that's a part of life. It's okay to forget things. But if you're going to add more problems to something that you done forgot, yeah, bro, then like I said, you know, your body can't grow up and then your brain stays the same age it was when you were 8 years old, so.
Keep in mind that this doesn't have to be the end of law enforcement for you, okay? This is a misdemeanor. It's not a big deal in the grand scheme of things, okay? You might have another shot in the future.
Oh.
But you can't start your career out with a false report, okay? It is a crime, all right? I think maybe, you know, you're 21 years old, and I'll tell you right now, I couldn't barely at the level of maturity where I was, okay? So I don't want you to beat yourself up about this, but these things happen. You're young, you made mistakes, you made a bad call. Is there any other department issue stuff that you can think of?
No, sir. Everything was in the box or on me.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. Is there any way to secure this right now, or?
That's why I was looking for the keys.
For the keys? Did you notice that there was keys hanging on his vest?
I didn't notice. I'll go check them.
You can take your phone with you, but I'll let you use your phone while you're there. Okay.
I was about to say, I'm like, bro, that's crazy.
14 and 15 are clearance. I thought you said right off.
Yes.
Oh, you got it? Okay. Yeah. All right.
All right.
So I did that, and look where it done
Officer
led you.
Amasqueta was taken to the Lincoln County Detention Center and booked on one charge of making a false report, on top of being immediately terminated from the department. The officers involved in this next confrontation are lucky they didn't end up arrested as well after
I think I
violence
remember
broke out
this.
between two police departments.
Okay. Sheriff, you need to back up out of my face, sir. You have no.
On January the 30th of
I think I remember this
2024,
one.
a Lexington police officer conducted a traffic stop on an SUV that was speeding. But upon approaching the driver, he identified himself as Cleveland County Sheriff Chris Amazon and stated that he was on the way to a SWAT call.
Hello. Sheriff, I'm going to send them going to SWAT call. Okay, so this, could you do an 85 and a 55? I was going where? Call out. Where we going? SWAT call out right over here. I didn't know we had one. We have an armed guy barricaded in the house. Just be a police officer. Where at? Down here on. Here in Lexington? Yeah. We have an armed person we don't know about. Okay, I'll call our chief and let him know.
Huh. That's crazy.
According to the Cleveland County Sheriff, we have a
Did he drive off?
situation at that location.
He drove off. Wow.
This was a problem because the Lexington Police Department was not informed by the Cleveland County Sheriff's Office that there was a SWAT situation going on in their town, and Lexington Police Chief Ronnie Johnson took personal offense to it, and he, along with a group of officers, made their way to the scene to confront the sheriff.
Captain Tom? Captain Hawk? Yeah. Where's Canadian? Excuse me, sir. What's going on here? We've realized that I'd like to know what's going on in my own city. We would have notified you, sir. We would have? Yeah. Well, hold on. I've been at the city. I've been down there at the PD all day. All right. Let's go this way. The call, it says Lexington was notified. They refused to respond because of our call. Sit down here, guys. Okay, I don't know who the said that. First of all, sir, I know you're the chief. I'm just telling you, I don't appreciate all of this going on and nobody notified me about it. Okay.
One of the sheriff's lieutenants got in Chief Johnson's face and dismissed him from the scene, something the officer did not take very well.
Okay. I'm sorry, what's your name? If you want, later. Sir. He's a lieutenant. I am too. You're not going to talk about Chief like that, sir. That's not going to happen. You can get the out of my face. Who you are. You know what I said. Okay? This is my county, too. Back up. No, you don't. He don't. This is like to be good. Okay? You need to stop. Lexington PD is not. Chill out. Back up. Everything's going to be okay. But you need to back up. I get it that you can back up. Negative. But this right here ain't what we're not going to be disrespectful. Okay? The sheriff, you need to back up out of my face, sir. You have no authority.
This is crazy.
Just like you told me. Pull him back. No, he just got on my face and said the same Go to jail. Stop. He's getting ready to go to jail. Stop. Both of you need to back off. This is our operation for something like that. Understand? Oh, yeah. Perfectly.
That's crazy. Cause it's like, imagine, I don't know what me as a civilian would have like any business doing there. But yeah, let's just say like, I don't know, like I'm media or something. Yeah, I feel like I've been standing there just holding the camera like I'm just here, guys. They like, I feel like they at some point they would have directed their attention to me, and I'm like, I just been holding the camera like I'm just here, guys. Like I don't know what's going on, but I'm entertained. I'm like, this is definitely something I gotta mention to people, but that's crazy.
Perfectly clear.
The Lexington Police Department left the scene without further incident, but with more strain on their long-running feud with the Cleveland County Sheriffs. That did not get as intense as our next encounter between a sheriff and a police sergeant.
Shut your mouth. You don't talk to me like that. I'm not your boy.
On June the 4th of 2022, Hiawassee Police Sergeant Tracy James initiated a traffic stop on a vehicle for a simple traffic infraction. Before pulling over, the driver crossed over the boundary, exiting the city. However, since the stop was initiated in the city, the sergeant still had the authority to complete it. But Towns County Sheriff Ken Henderson apparently didn't think so, as he pulls up to the scene and approaches the driver after Sergeant James had already administered a citation.
Inside the city or out here? Just right here. Okay. Go pull the video out on that road. You get on my traffic stop again, I will arrest you. Yeah, I'll arrest you right now. Do it, buddy. And we're gonna do
Could that be a thing though? Like, all right, so like, let's say if you're a cop and then you get arrested, but then you want to arrest the cop that's arresting you. So like, how would that both go down? Like, both you guys is handcuffed, but you're both holding each other at the same time. Like, I feel like I gotta see that at least once in my life just to see what happens.
it. Do it. There's cameras at Valero and there's cameras at Napa that see you pulled out. Shut your mouth. You don't talk to me like that. I'm not your boy. Talk to you, boy. You a boy. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Everybody, thank you. Thank you.
I think that person in the car was just a random person, like...
As the driver and his family watched on, the sheriff threatened to place the sergeant under arrest and hurled insults at him after trying to take over a stop that was rightfully the sergeant's. Thankfully, Sergeant James had the sense to walk away from the altercation, and they ultimately parted ways without incident.
I know, but it was like,
While their conduct was extremely unprofessional, those officers didn't technically break any laws, but the next corrupt officer proved himself to be an outright criminal.
I just want to apologize to everyone. I say, man, one of these things, dude.
On March the 14th of 2024, Officer Henry Chapman arrived at the scene of a traffic stop to assist with the arrest of a male suspect who was found to have a federal warrant.
Oh, wow.
Go step out here real quick. Let me show you something.
Sir, come on, step back here. Go ahead and face that call. There's phone on the top of it. What am I doing? I'm explaining to you. That's what happened. So you are under arrest at this time. You have a warrant out for your arrest. A warrant for what? I'm going to show it to you in a moment, okay? Is this your car? It's my girlfriend's car. Can I get my, can you get my phone? Yes, I'm going to do it. I'm gonna leave that cash in there. Any other pockets I need to know about? What's that? Go ahead and see this thing. What is my money on the PR box there, man? What? Oh, okay. What's that? That's not mine. I don't see that. I've never seen it in my life. What are you doing with my property? Hold the window down. I'll tell you what you're here for.
He took that guy's money, huh? I feel like that's probably what he had to have done.
Yourself right here.
The suspect was loaded into Officer Chapman's cruiser for transport, along with nearly $8,000 in cash. Minutes later, a relative of the suspect arrived to take custody of his possessions, and Officer Chapman agreed to hand over everything except the suspect's cash.
What'd I tell you?
You give this? Yeah. I get charged. No, that's going with you. That's going to be with you. We're not giving that to anybody else. We got that off you, so we're staying with you, so you know we didn't take none, and nothing's going to be missing. All right, but I want to. No, we are taking that. That's staying with you.
I ain't never heard where with money it's like, yeah, because my thing is this. I imagine his family ain't gonna be out there taking his money and stuff. At least I know I wouldn't do that. If I'd see a family member of mine's getting arrested, I'm like, no, yeah, it's like, go ahead, I have that stuff ready for you when you get out and things. So, but yeah, that don't seem right. I knew that was gonna be the case though. It's like, as soon as they open up that pocket and they see that cash, yeah, whoever that cop was is getting arrested. I'm like, yeah, bro, he's seen that and he's like, paycheck right there. That don't know. That don't make no sense.
When it comes to stuff like that, you know what I'm saying?
Alright, I'm gonna count your money in front of you, okay?
Here's big money. We'll put this in the bag for you, okay? Yeah, here. Here you go.
I got you.
Yeah, she's counting it right there.
You're gonna watch me, okay? 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Let me count it first.
No, can you look in between his legs quickly? I think you just put some of my money in between his legs. Okay.
How much money did you have on you? I'm asking.
I haven't touched it. Can you just check on the 20
Sir, listen to me.
He's moving and everything. Look, he's moving.
Sir.
Wow.
Sir, listen to me. Tell me how much cash you had on you. What was the amount?
I just want to see. I'm not going to lie. Can you check? I'm not going nowhere. Can you check that other officer for me, please? Hell no. He just touched my... I heard the other band pop. He told me, oh, I had to... Look, and he's moving. He's moving between his legs.
Look how nervous he looks.
Can you check your people? Because he's...
Tell me what's the total amount.
Look at his hand. He's tucking money. He's tucking money right in his right hand.
He is... I ain't never seen a cop look so nervous before.
That's a he's telling her, no, don't check me. Look at him moving. He's moving. Oh my God. Y'all not going to check him?
And my thing is this. If he ain't hiding the money, that's because my thing is if I'm that cop and he's accusing me of taking this money, I'm like, bro, I got up. I'm like, do you want me to strip down butt naked? I'm saying I don't have your money. But he's just sitting there like, no, we're good. We're good.
Listen. Tell me. I've been cooperating with you guys the whole time. I'm not going to allow anybody to take your money. Look at him, he's moving. But look at me. If someone takes your money, it will be a big problem, all right? No one's going to take your money. I can see his hand. I can see exactly what he's doing. No one's going to take your money. She's going to count your money. There's more
watched him touch my money.
There's more money in here. You're saying that there's more money in here?
But what I'm saying is,
let me ask you a question. Ask my question. Are you saying that there's more money in here?
What I'm saying is, he just touched my money and went through 3 different fork apartments, and I seen him put it in between his legs. I heard my rubber band. I did nothing but cooperative.
The suspect was so adamant that his money was stolen that Chapman's fellow officers also began to become convinced, and Officer Chapman was subsequently ordered out of the car.
I'm saying, but he already moved and did a lot of different stuff.
Okay, come sit over here.
But y'all already let him move, like, there's no way. Like, watch. That's crazy. I can't believe y'all just did me like this.
How much cash do you have on you total so I can count it out and we can verify the medicine? That's what I'm asking you.
We can
You know
figure this
what
right
the
now.
total amount was?
Just grabbed it from the seat to give to her.
That's not what you just told me either, boss.
I did. That's what I did. And I handed her the
I'm not going to
envelope.
have I gave you any problems?
No, sir, you have not.
That's all I want to ask, sir. I just don't understand why y'all couldn't. Like, I'm not going. I sit on my face. I'm not going nowhere. I just want to.
I'm asking you what your total was so we can count it out. You can watch me count
I'm
it out.
not sure. I'm distraught. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. I didn't even know I had a warrant. I'm just trying. I'm just trying to like.
So if you.
What's it called? I'm trying to like just like comply with you guys.
I got
but that just doesn't make sense to the point where like I just watched him. Me and you both watched him move his hands. I watched him tear up. I watched him look at you and tell him like look at you and tell you no, you're not about to. I just watched him do way too much when I haven't been nothing but nice and compliant.
That's true. He has.
But I know for a fact what I've seen and what I heard. And then when I asked him why was he like popping the rubber band on the money, he said I was just making sure something, but there's no need to make sure, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's my property.
I know, because it's like what they're supposed to do. So I guess for those that don't know what they're supposed to do, when you're getting arrested for whatever reason, they go and take one of those like envelopes, like how they have right here, put all your belongings in there, put it in the back. Then they when they're taking you up out of the squad car to put you in the jail cell, they'll show you, they were like, okay, here's all your belongings, here's all your stuff, hasn't been touched, hasn't been, nothing happening to it and things. And I guess, like, my thing is this, if the body camera is on, because usually, yeah, like, that would showcase it too. So I'm like, nah, I'm gonna need body cam footage, I'm gonna need some security camera footage. I'm like, yeah, that's something that you always do too, is like, any amount of money that you do get cash-wise, always got to count that stuff. I'm like, my dad, he gave me $100 for Christmas. I counted that money 3 times before I spent it, all right? So.
But it's a million components.
Yes, I did touch it when I grabbed it out of the seat.
I understand, so I don't want to argue with you, Mr. Chapman. I just know what.
No, sir.
Like, I've been listening the whole time. He asked for a small envelope. He didn't put the money in there then. He asked for it just doesn't make sense. But you can do your job. I'm not trying to like postpone or like cause a problem. I just want to see how much is missing out of this one.
I want to count for you so you can see how much that you have, okay? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Hold on. So that's 7. 20, 40, 60, 81.
A remainder of $7,190 meant that if the suspect's suspicions are true, the officer had stolen $900 from the stack. And after the money was counted, the suspect was even more convinced that the officer was guilty.
You see me putting it all in here?
I appreciate you. Like, I don't know the protocol with that, but like, y'all check y'all like his person, because like if anything is on him,
Look,
like
sir.
it would be in big. No, I don't.
Look, I'm gonna show you right here. Look at me. Look at me.
All of you guys probably have kids out there. You know what I'm saying?
Look.
So look, this is all I want to explain to you guys. Most of the time, when somebody know they didn't, like when somebody knows for a fact they didn't do anything, they're not gonna just, you know what I'm saying, like let you search them. And I don't have kids, you know what I'm saying, but I know how that goes because my mom did foster care. So I'm like up to par with all of that. And on top of that, if I didn't do anything, like how me and you been talking the whole time,
yes,
just
sir.
like that me and you was talking the whole time, if I didn't do anything, I have nothing that I'm worried about, you know what I'm saying?
That's
facts.
facts.
For him to show me his pockets and stuff, like I know for a fact.
No, I want you to feel
comfortable. I would have
yes,
felt,
yes, sir.
I would have felt comfortable if your colleagues would have searched you at the exact time where I knew where the money was, because I seen you kept going in between your legs, and then every time everybody put all of the attention on me, you kept moving. I don't know if it's in your door, I don't know where it's at, but just like, look, I don't even care to find the money, but how you know for a fact that I'm right.
Come here.
Do you mind if I
Come here. I'm tell you.
I want you to hold me.
At this point, the commanding officer was convinced that he needed to investigate his colleague's vehicle, and Officer Chapman can be seen attempting to obstruct their view into his car. But the suspect
I know, it's like, move out the
spotted
way.
several dollar bills stuffed into the car's door.
Do you see anything?
No, yeah, look, I'm not even gonna touch it. It's blue hundreds right here. It's all the blue hundreds are right there behind that receipt. Thank you. All that's my money. He didn't have that.
This is your money?
Yes, I heard him crumble it up. Thank you.
Wow.
That's my money. That's my money right there.
Sir, you've been watching me the whole time.
I seen you crumble.
Sir, that is not me.
If I'm right, it's gonna be around $1,000.
But you're the only one in that car driving.
I seen you still. Thank you.
Is it 900?
That's why I was just acting a little irate, but I'm perfectly fine. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to expose.
That is not me, bud.
Brother, I just need to steal my money. It was no reason
sir.
to pop my rubber band, brother. It was no reason for me to pop my rubber band off my money.
I didn't pop your rubber band off your money.
I heard it. Me, you just spoke about it. You heard him agree to it. When I first got it, I said, I heard you did rubber band. You said, oh, I had to do something. It's okay. It's okay. I know. I just witnessed here today. Mr. Chapman went in my money.
And if it's 900, man.
I'm being detained. I'm not going anywhere. I don't want any problems. I'm not armed. I didn't do anything wrong. I was just pulled over for a traffic stop. He just tried to steal some of my money.
Hey, we're hearing you, but there's no need to say all of
No,
that.
I was just looking at the camera. No, I just know how it goes. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to trust.
My camera's on the entire
Yes, ma'am.
time. Alright,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
let's take it down a notch.
Yes, ma'am. I apologize. I'm
We're
so
good
sorry.
here.
Yes, ma'am. So what are we gonna do about this problem? Because he just tried to steal some of my money.
No, sir,
I'm
I
not
did
trying to
not.
put any allegations on him. I'm not trying to say anything. I'm not using my words like to try to hurt anybody. I just know what I know. And then I don't even like the fact, but I know you guys have like special protocol. I don't even like the fact that he just tried to steal and nobody like stood up for you. You feel what I'm saying? Like nobody was like, okay.
Nobody saw anything
But I
that you were
seen
saying,
everything.
but nobody saw anything that you said.
I appreciate it, Mr. Morris. You his sergeant.
Yes, he is my sergeant.
You know, sir, I have 20/20 and I can read. I remember when you called him out, I could tell you everything he said to you. Perfect timing. This was perfect. Perfect that you called me out this time because you didn't know the protocol to how a federal warrant was supposed to be taken care of. Correct and incorrect?
That's correct. That's
I know.
why I called him out to
But
ask.
you just,
Do we have all your information?
yes, sir, but I want to know what y'all gonna do about Mr. Chapman.
Okay.
He was just caught at work, tampering with evidence.
Mr. Jamal.
That's
I'm
facts.
gonna do my job, all right? So
I want it wrote down. I'm not gonna lie. Now,
listen,
Mr. Morris, I'm not
listen,
gonna cut
this.
you off.
So you allege that Officer Chapman did something wrong.
So you guys don't
Listen. I'm telling you exactly what I'm gonna do. Do not parse every word I'm telling you. I'm telling you exactly what I'm going to do. All right? Is that I have to get on the phone. I have to call my supervisors to run up the chain. All right? But you're still going to jail.
Oh, yeah, I understand.
Okay.
I wasn't trying
But like that's why I'm gonna ask you if you gave them all of your information on how to get in contact with you. Did you do that? Name.
Only thing I got is my first name and last name.
Do we have address and a phone number?
You still have a gold pan?
Yes, sir.
We'll see to get your phone number. We have everything else.
You can take my girlfriend's name.
The officers then brought the suspect into the police station for processing while Officer Chapman was escorted to an interrogation room for questioning.
That's crazy, man.
So what's your girlfriend's name? What's your mom's name?
And it's like, fam, if you're that broke to where you gotta steal from somebody that you're arresting, that's just, to me, I'm like, nah, bruh. Yeah, it's like the other ones, it was kind of hard to tell whether or not, the people needs to get fired or he needs to get fired. You're doing things like that because it's like, the thing is this. I guarantee and I promise you, if they look at like all the different people they arrested and if they contacted each of them and said, hey, was there ever a time where you got arrested by this officer and you like something of yours was missing once when you were freed, or you know, whatever the situation is, I guarantee and I promise you this guy ain't gonna be the only one. Because if you did it this time and you steal 900, he probably thought like, oh, I could steal this, get away with it, because I stole a bunch of smaller things before.
Okay, you over here from us, all right?
Sir, do you have a piece of paper on you?
Yeah. Or
Just for like to put in my property. I would like for you to write down Sergeant Moore's name. I would like for you to write down Mr. Lack's name. I would like for you to write down your name and Mr. Chapman's name. And it's not like I just don't want to forget it. You feel what I'm saying? Yes, ma'am.
My information is also on the citation, bro.
I appreciate it, sir. I appreciate you guys for like analyzing the situation, because like if it wasn't said like this or seen like this or foreseen like this, nobody would have believed me. You feel what I'm saying? I just wanted you guys to believe me, and I'm sorry if I seemed irate or
there's another dollar in your pocket.
Or I'm sorry if I seemed like I was doing too much. I just wanted you guys to.
Nah, he didn't know. The thing is this. He did the right thing. I'm like, cause he handled the situation a lot better than I have. I would have, cause yeah, I had definitely been getting loud. They probably wouldn't have believed me. If anything, they probably would have looked at the cop's car afterwards. But yeah, I would have been getting loud. I would have been yelling. I'm like, I'm not moving from this spot until you guys search this man. I'm like, check his hat, check his shoes, check any and everything possible. I'm like, cause the funny thing is, he was acting, the cop was acting like mad scared when that guy started calling him out on that stuff. If you go play the video back and just look at his face, he was just wide-eyed like, oh, like, no, no, he didn't see me do that. He didn't see me do that. So, no, that's good. And I think, like, he knew that, nah, it was like when he denied his cousin for getting the money, he knew something was shady from that cop. So that's probably why he never took his eyes off of him.
Anything like to show you guys, you can't say like try to grab him or try to like reach in his car and grab the money while I heard it. You know what I'm saying? And I knew it was a lot going on.
I knew there was something. Yeah, don't do that again at the at intake.
Yes, ma'am.
Captain, his ID is on the dashboard up there.
Okay.
Do you mind putting it in my evidence file? Can I get like y'all name real quick?
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. So like this is what's gonna happen, all right? We have people coming in. Obviously, they have to talk to you, all right? So, I want this photo to your weapon record, okay?
Yep. Just take the whole holster off. It's one of them.
QRs.
I got it.
Sergeant Burke and one of the detectives gonna come and speak to you, all right? So just chill out, relax. Do you think?
No, I just want to apologize to everyone. I say, man, one of these things, dude. I'm sorry.
During that questioning, Chapman admitted that he'd taken the money, but claimed that he wasn't stealing it. However, he gave no reasonable explanation for why he had taken it.
So,
following a brief investigation, Chapman was promptly arrested and charged with embezzlement. He was immediately placed on administrative leave, but resigned the very next day, ending his 15-year-long career.
Because something like that, then if it goes, my thing is this, if it goes viral, then the media is going to get a hold of it, and he had no choice but to resign. So that was, just him playing dumb like that. It's like, yeah, bro, you put yourself in a lose-lose situation, so.
Department. 6 months later, he accepted an Alford plea to his embezzlement charge and was given 2 years of probation. The length of his career makes you wonder if this is the only instance of illegal activity. We could ask the same of the next chief deputy who was caught drag racing in a department vehicle.
Oh, wow.
96 in a 35.
On June the 20th of 2023, a Henry County deputy performed a traffic stop on a Dodge Charger racing nearly 100 miles an hour in a 35-mile-per-hour zone. And when the deputy approached the car, he was taken aback by who was in the driver's seat. It was his boss, the chief deputy of the Henry County Sheriff's, Michael Yarbrough.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Imagine, bro, I'm telling you right now, if it's one of those things where I don't get along with the boss too, oh, fam, he is going to see the best performance ever, bro. It's gonna definitely be one of those things where I'm all like, nah, bro. I'm like, step up out of the car. I'm like, nah, I'm like, we doing field sobriety too. I'm going the whole, like, 100 yards with this, bro. I'm like, nah, man, you are going to hate me as an employer, all right? That's crazy.
Guess who I just pulled over?
Who?
Yarborough.
Real?
Yeah, the chief deputy driving a Dodge Charger, a souped-up Dodge Charger belongs to the sheriff's office. I just clocked this at 96 in a 35.
What was the issue? I mean, why is he speeding?
No reason. He's in an unmarked car. He just got a high horsepower car and decided he wanted to play.
It's your
That's crazy.
Do what you think you should do. I mean, I'm not telling you one way or the other. You do a 96 and a 35.
Okay. Well, you know I don't care for him, so I'm gonna ride his.
Yeah, I mean, do what you gotta do.
Sir, here's your ID back. This is your copy of the citation. If you would sign right here, it's got a court date, time it's a must appear. Yes, sir. Please slow down and have a safe day.
The offense was subsequently reported to the sheriff, and as punishment, Chief Deputy Yarbrough was let off relatively light with a 40-hour unpaid suspension.
Wow.
That officer definitely got a good laugh out of that stop. But there was nothing funny about this next one. Well, at least not for the officers involved.
Touch me. You have a problem?
On November the 9th of 2023, officers were working the scene of a car crash with an intoxicated driver when someone else intoxicated showed up to the scene. But it wasn't a civilian, it was their police chief, Leonard Guida.
I'm not saying you aren't. I just want to make sure your head is okay. Head is no problem. Just that we need to be aware of. I can't get any. Can you tell me your chief's name, please?
Now I can get a jacket on that's not fit to be worn. What's on the back of it?
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell me what's on the back of it?
It washed off.
Yeah, then get rid of it.
Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Okay.
Sergeant forgot.
Okay, Chief. How many works is TWI, okay?
Like, bro, what are you talking about?
Chief, I'm on a DWI. Chief, I'm on a DWI. Get over here. I'm on a DWI.
Chief Guida was giving the sergeant a hard time over how the lettering on the back of his jacket had peeled off, and though he removed it and tried to return to the victims, the chief continued to follow and berate the sergeant, which eventually set him off.
Okay. Yes, Chief, I'm working. I don't have time to argue about a jacket, okay? Don't touch me. Touch me. You have a problem? You grabbed me! Now get out of here!
Dang.
Take him in.
No, you're gonna go in.
He like, take him in. You're the one drunk.
They're mine.
Get out of here.
No.
Chief, get out of here or you're gonna get locked up.
No,
Chief,
He's
you're
trying
gonna
to
get locked up.
warn him.
You grabbed me. I asked you 3 times to leave me alone. You're obstructing my DWI.
Billy, come over here.
Let him go.
He's like, nah, bruh.
That's the first thing. I'm trying to get away from her. Shut up, because you're in trouble now. Stop.
No, I'm not in trouble.
Stop.
I'm not in
Stop.
trouble.
Stop.
You're gonna be in trouble.
Stop.
You're gonna be in trouble.
Billy.
Chief, I'm working at DWI.
I know, it's like, who do you, if like, okay, like, let's say the higher ups, they do review this video, they see you drunk, bothering this cop because of his the peeling on his jacket or whatever. Yeah, you could just be all like, hey, like, bro, you know, real quick, it's like the or letters is peeling off of your jacket. Oh, okay, cool, you know, I'll get it fixed once I get back to the station. You go on about your business, that cop goes on about his business. No, you're over there harassing him, then talking about come over here, and he's trying to report to a DWI, and it's like, fam, do you not understand what's wrong with the situation right now? It's like, you're drunk, go home.
Shut up. No, you're in trouble because this is the first thing. First of all, I was about to say to you, you stupid. I was about to say to you, what do you need OEM for?
You're embarrassing me in front of the men about the jacket.
No. That's neither here nor there.
Okay.
That's neither here nor there. Now we got a real problem, Billy.
Yeah, we do.
I know.
We do.
All right, you're gonna have to go inside.
No, how about we do
No.
We go inside.
Billy, you're gonna have to go inside right now.
I wouldn't have happened to been having no conversation with him. I'm like, you either walk away or I'm gonna arrest you. One of the two. And I'm like, I'm gonna count down from 5. 5, 1. I wouldn't have given him no warning. I wouldn't have done nothing. I just grabbed him by his wrist and say, "You're under arrest for what do they call it? Where it's like when you're, the person's like overall like they're interfering with an investigation. So like maybe disorderly." And then, probably disorderly. I'm like, obstruction. I'm like, disorderly and obstruction. I'm like, cause you out here bothering me. You're interfering with this case. So I'm like, yeah, bro, you going downtown.
I'm working a serious collision.
You're going into work. One of the two. It's like, whatever you want to call it.
You should know better than this, my friend.
No.
Listen to me.
Grab me.
No, I said
You're
come over here.
You're out of line. You grabbed me. It's on video.
Billy,
it's on video. I'm not going to argue with it. I haven't crashed to work.
Billy,
I have a job to do.
You're relieved. Billy, you're relieved.
Okay.
You're relieved. No. Billy, you have to understand something. You're relieved. Billy, you're relieved. Go in the hecklers and wait for me.
He's firing him?
Yeah, so my crash.
No, Billy, you're relieved.
I have officers here, right here. They could get waffle because my car is blocking it.
Billy, you're relieved.
No, Chief.
No, Billy. Please, Billy, don't. You're suspended, Billy.
I'm suspended?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm suspended. I'm going home.
Wow.
I'm going home. We can't talk. I'm suspended.
No.
I'm suspended. I'm going home.
And you're going to wait for me there.
No, I'm not. I'm suspended. I'm going home.
That's crazy.
Look, let me work my crash.
No,
this is why I'm here.
Billy, you're suspended.
If I'm suspended, then I'm not going to wait inside. Nothing more to say.
No, Billy.
Yeah.
Billy, you're suspended.
He keeps saying that, like, tell him it's like, what do you, like, man, even just by how he's walking, you can tell that man's out of it.
Okay.
Wait for me in there. That's an order.
Even after the altercation, the chief continued to linger around the scene and mumbled nonsense to all of the other officers.
Can you do me a favor? Can you put your car where my car is so we're officers in the first aid don't get run over, please? Thank you.
See what happened.
Yes, Chief.
What happened?
Some type of exchange between you and Sergeant.
We're going to talk about that later. Everybody's got that.
I'm like, that chief, the thing is this, whoever this sergeant is, the one that got into the altercation with the chief, they need to switch it around. Not even switch it around. Fire the chief, hire the sergeant as the chief. He seems like to be taking his job more seriously than the chief. My thing is this, if I'm first off, if I'm the chief, I'm not going to be out here getting drunk and all this other stuff. But yeah, it definitely be one of those things where I'm all like, nah, it's like I would have been stated there helping out and things, even if I am off duty. But yeah, that's just crazy to be carrying on like that as a chief.
I'm trying to figure that out, Chief.
That's insane.
Hey, come in there.
Yes, you're going to meet me in there. Go and put the door open right now.
There's nowhere to put her. She's going to ruin anything.
Okay, we'll leave her in there.
I'm telling you, I got people on the road. I want to make sure they're safe. I don't want to run you over, so watch out.
No. Come on. Go ahead. You know I love you. Come on.
That chief is so weird, man.
Billy,
how did you do that to me?
Stop. Billy, stop. You got enough problems already. Please.
Okay.
And I'm like, if that sergeant, I'm like, no, get that body cam footage and show that chief. And I'm like, this is how you are when you're drunk. So I'm like, you either need to stop drinking or you need to step down as chief. 'Cause that's insane to be carrying on like that.
After word of the altercation got back to the department, an investigation was immediately launched by Internal Affairs, and following review of the body cam footage, the chief was suspended for the duration of the investigation, while the sergeant involved was allowed to return to duty. Just 3 months later, the body cam footage was released, and days afterwards, Guida submitted his retirement letter.
What'd I
If you
tell you?
enjoyed this video, watch this one, and don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, because that chief, he was way out of pocket for carrying on like that in that video. And it's like, fam, my thing is this, all right? If you still want to drink, party, do all that other extra stuff, fine, do that. But just don't take it, no high-end position like being the chief and all this other stuff. So then it's like, okay, some stuff goes down, you're drunk. Then it's like, how's that going to look, to people like me that's watching this? Because it's like, I feel like most people would look at it and be all like, oh, I can't trust cops now. I can't. And it's just, to me, I just think that you carrying on like that, you don't need to be in a position of power. So yeah, anyways, but no, if you guys haven't done, make sure you guys go subscribe to Mind Behind the Crime for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.